A free quote from your local trusted insurance agent.
We're ready to rock and roll from the MHS Stadium. It's the Bombers and it's the Ducks. Let's go duck hunting, everybody. The final game of the IHSA regular season across land of Lincoln, and we are here to bring it to you live tonight. Of course, all eyes on every single game because one game can impact a whole bracket. Of course, the Illini West winning last night, getting into the playoffs, that impacted things in the Bombers world as well, being both teams are from the same conference. So every little thing can make a difference tonight. And we are here to bring it to you live. Live here momentarily. Bombers are going to kick it away. Havana will have the opening possession. Tonight's officials, Clay Krause, Clint Brewer, Dave Krause, Tyler Crum, Seth Kessler. Week 9, strap yourselves in, folks. This is Macomb Bomber football on the Bombers Sports Network. Up and underway, the final game of the regular season. Bombers get the quick stop. Underway and rolling. Bomber cheer team and dance team have T-shirts. They are launching them into the crowd. Everybody wants a T-shirt. And we are set to get rocking and rolling here. Havana in the visiting whites tonight. Maroon trim. Bombers in the home orange with the orange helmets, black trim. We're ready to get rolling here. Bombers, Ducks, first play of the game. 1st and 10 from the 25. A quick handoff start. Doesn't go anywhere for the Ducks. Quick stop on the Bombers side. T-shirts are still flying into the crowd. May gets the first stop of the night. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second and 10 from the 25. Snap to Olsen. Olsen nowhere. Bring up 3rd down. Quisenberry on the stop. A loss of 2 yards brings up 3rd and 12 now. Ball's at the 23. Snap to Olsen. Olsen takes about 10 steps back, looks, pass deflected. Bombers, good defense there, and it will bring up 4th down for Havana. Not a ideal start for the Ducks. It brings up 4th and 12 now, still from the 23. And now we're going to get fired up from the cheer team down below. Punt is deep downfield. It'll go past the 50-yard line. Ducks will touch it. Bombers take over 1st and 10, and we'll get our first look at the Bombers offense tonight. Undefeated on their home turf this year, a record of 4-0 at home compared to last year 2-2. And, of course, the Bombers did get the 44-8 win at Havana last year on October 20th of 2023. Bombers finished 4-5 last year and did not qualify for the playoffs. But one thing is for sure, the Bombers are into Week 10. It's just a matter of where they will be placed on the bracket in Week 10. We'll find that out tomorrow night. First play, Holthouse, pass caught, Drew Watson. Watson's got room to run, still on his feet, deep downfield, past the 30-yard line. Is it Watson or McMillan? We'll check it. No. It is McMillan, actually. McMillan takes it deep downfield past the 30. 26-yard gain. New set of downs here. Holthouse 2 steps back, looks pass downfield, pass caught into the end zone. Touchdown Bombers on the board first. The Bombers strike early. 6-0 lead, a 26-yard touchdown for the Macomb Bombers. It's Drew Watson and the cue the fight song. Bombers up 6-0, 10:02, quarter number 1. Let's kick this up and in. 6-0 lead for the Bombers, trying to make it a 7-point game here early. Kick is on the way, through the middle and good. A 7-0 lead for the Macomb Bombers in week 9 of the IHSA season. Back after these local messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Backtown Fitness in Macomb. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider.
We return from the MHS Stadium. It's a 7-0 lead for the Bombers early in this one. 26-yard touchdown for Drew Watson. Gets the Bombers on the board. Katz puts it through to make it a 7-0 lead. Bombers 6-2, trying to finish this regular season 7-2, which should get them a home game. Kick is still out. Bombers had a chance to get it, and they'll get the stop near the 20. Taylor will get the stop, and Havana takes over 1st and 10. Second possession of the night for them. So 1st and 10 from their own 17 for Havana. 9:59 left. Opening quarter of play from the MHS Stadium. Snap to Olson. Pass is caught near the 20, short of the 20. Bombers get the defensive stop. That is Drew Watson on the stop. Anthony Foster makes the catch for the Ducks, but not able to get anywhere as it only ends up being a gain of 1. It'll bring up 2nd down for the Ducks. $7-0 lead for the Macomb Bombers. Pass is caught. Did he catch it? Yes. So Havana moves the ball short of the 30 now. Olson to Oatman. And Norton makes the stop. Ends up being a 4-yard gain. 8, actually. 2nd and 1. Pile of Bombers make the stop there. Should have been 3rd and 1 on that last play. Check that, because this will bring up 4th down. So 4th down, and the scoreboard just went out on the right side of the field. It just came back on, so that's not good. And a flag on the play. So false start on the play. And against the Ducks, it'll be a 5-yard penalty. 4th and 7 from the 20. 8:14 left in this opening quarter. Ducks are going to punt it away. Deep downfield, about the 45. Let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight. First for the Bombers, number one, aggressive offense. Holthouse's mobility. Keep Havana guessing tonight. If you can keep the Ducks guessing, you're going to have a successful night. Holthouse is certainly a key to this game. Early scoring, we've seen it already. The Bombers need to get in the end zone early, make Havana as uncomfortable as possible, and defensive pressure. Contain the edges and stop the big plays from the Ducks. For Havana, their keys to the game, control the clock. If they want to have any chance tonight, they need to control the clock and do what Elmwood Brimfield did a couple of weeks ago. Number two, find an early lead, which they've struggled to thus far. Limit big plays from the Bombers, and then lastly, have fun. It's your final game of the season for the Ducks tonight. They're not going to make the playoffs. If you're a senior, this is the last time you're putting on your pads. Enjoy the night, make some memories, enjoy the moments, as this is the last time you get to go out there and play. Those are the keys to the game for Week 9 of the IHSA football season. Now 2nd and 4 for Macomb after their first play on the drive. Ball was at the 49. It's Conley, the ball carrier. Be 3rd and 1. A cold night here at the MHS Stadium. We started at about 67 degrees, but the sun went down 55. The real feel, 49 degrees. Below 50 tonight. Really feels like fall weather and late season football. Had good weather, though, throughout the fall. Good temperatures all year long for football season. That is our first Tom Conklin State Farm first down of the night. So now 1st and 10 from the 43. And Holthouse draws the Ducks off sides. And that will be a 5-yard penalty. Brings it 1st and 5 from the 38. So it'll be 1st and 5 from the 38, 6:38 to play. Holthouse waits to snap here. Bombers lead at 7-0 in the early stages of the first quarter. Snap pass is caught on the far side of the field. And McMillan makes the catch for Macomb. Been an asset to this Bombers team the last few weeks. Played great. Farmington, he got the Bombers assisted in their 14-0 start against Farmington on the road. Had some big games. And he will be a key in this Bombers postseason in the next few weeks. Bombers able to get a couple of yards there. And that should be good for a first down. And the chain gang will move the chains. Tom Conklin State Farm first down. Coach Scott over there on the chain crew. And flags before the play. Be a false start penalty on Macomb. And now that will bring up 1st and 15. First and 15 from the 21. Snap to Holthouse. Ball comes out loose. Holthouse goes down on it. Make sure he's got it. I do believe he does. Yep. That's going to be a loss of downs or a loss of yards for Macomb too. Be a loss of 4 yards. So now 2nd down and 19 for Macomb. Second and 19. Holthouse makes the pass. Watson's got room to run. He's got the first touchdown of the night. Watson gets past the 10. near the end zone. Bombers looking to go up 2 scores before this first quarter is all said and done. 15-yard gain for the Bombers, but it's still going to be 3rd down and 4 with the penalties prior to the play. 3rd and 4, Holthouse tries to draw the Ducks offsides once again. Ball is at the 10. Snap to Holthouse, high snap, quarterback keeper. He rolls to his left, still on his feet, knocked down inside the goal line. Got to be close. And that will bring up a new set of downs, 1st and goal now for Macomb. 4.5 to play. Holthouse snap. And the Bombers thrown down to the ground on that play. It's J-Ron Petty. He's got it. Second and 6. And another flag on the play. And that's going to be on Macomb, and there goes Tanner Horrell's headset. Not happy. I don't blame him. And it will be against Macomb for a false start. Again, there's those little penalties that you have to have cleaned up by this point in the year, especially to come next week when you cannot have these happen in a playoff game. 3:40 to play. It's going to back the Bombers up. 2nd down. Holthouse is going to keep it. Rolls to his right. Pass looking end zone. Pass is. Did he catch it? He did. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bombers. Drew Watson making the catch for the Bombers. He's got both of the touchdowns, and he's got the 3:28 touchdown along with the 10:02 mark touchdown. And the Bombers prepare to kick it through here. Try to go up 14 in the first quarter. Snap good, hold good. Kick is, what do you expect? Nothing but good. It's a 14-0 lead. The Bombers have it. Back with more after this.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Macomb. Your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Need reliable insurance? Tom Conklin State Farm has you covered. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Tom and his team are here to protect what matters most. Call today and get a free quote from your local trusted insurance agent at 309-837-1200 or stop in at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. At McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henning Fint, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
Bombers lead it by 14. 2-score lead here as the first quarter rolls on from the MHS Stadium. Bombers Ducks. It's a duck hunt. It's a duck hunt weekend. The Fighting Illini are taking on the number 1 team in the country tomorrow, the Oregon Ducks. And again, we wish the best luck to the Hendrickson family. And that game, obviously, on CBS is going to be a big one. Illinois trying to knock off the number 1 team in the nation. A big return here for the Ducks as they take it past the 50. But a flag on the play. Waiting the call on the flag. Officials just went and conferred with each other. Illegal blocks, and I heard this over at Illini West earlier this year, and that was fun while it lasted. So that'll back them up. They'll spot the ball near the 20. Hand off, and a pile of Bombers make the stop. Green was the ball carrier for the Ducks. 1 yard gain, second down for the Ducks. 2nd and 9 from the 24. 2:50 left in this opening quarter of play, the last game of the regular season in 2024. Olsen rolls back, passes deep downfield, almost two Bombers there to deflect the pass, incomplete. Oakman, the intended receiver for the Ducks. And that will bring up 3rd and 9 from the 24. Havana got to find something here quickly. Just haven't found their spark yet and struggling here early at the MHS Stadium. 3rd and 9 from the 24. 2:40 left. Snap to Olsen. Olsen's in trouble. Fires deep downfield once again. Pass almost caught. Deep downfield, the intended receiver, Anthony Foster. Foster can't make the catch. That will bring up 4th down once again for the Ducks. Fourth and 9 for the Ducks here. They're going to kick it away. Snap is low. Kick is also low. Bombers, I think, got a hand on it before it was all done. And the Bombers will take over 1st and 10. Watson made the field. So the Bombers will take over. It ends up being a 29-yard punt. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Bombers could make this a 3-score game. And do we have a timeout on the field? We got multiple whistles. And that's a flag against Macomb for illegal substitution. Again, it's just those little penalties that can cost you, especially next week in the playoffs. 2:28 left, first quarter, 1st and 15 for the 44. Holthouse looking deep downfield once again. Throwing the long ball, pass caught. Bombers put the brakes on. There's no brakes, though. Straight into the end zone. Touchdown, Macomb Bombers. It's a 3-score game, and the first quarter's not even over yet. Tanner Horrell and Braden Holthouse jump up. He's going to be hurting tomorrow. Tanner Horrell might feel that one in the morning. Bombers take a 3-score lead deep downfield. Watson's got 3 touchdowns. Have a ball game tonight. 20-0 lead. The old Top Gun put the brakes on and fire the way through. 20-0, 2:16 left. Cat, snap good, hold good. Kick is right down the middle. It's good. It's a 21-0 lead for the Bombers. Final game of the regular season. All Macomb after these local messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. Looking for real-life adventure? Put your mind to the test at Escape MJ's in Macomb. Explore multiple thrilling themes with flexible booking options. Ready to escape? Book now or call 309-575-4590. See you soon at 111 Southside Square in Macomb. Looking for your next vehicle? Kunis Country has the best deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Friendly service, unbeatable prices, and a huge selection. Visit Kunis Country today and drive home happy. Stop and see them at 3200 East Jackson Street in Macomb. You're watching Macomb Bomber Football on the Bombers Sports Network.
It's a three-score game thanks to Drew Watson. He's got all 3 touchdowns tonight with 2:16 left in the opening quarter of play. All Macomb, 21-zip. Bombers are going to kick it away. The band with the drum roll in the background. And if you're Havana, now is the time you got to get rolling. Something has got to happen. Multiple whistles. And we have a pause on the field. Not sure. Well, there might be a penalty on Macomb. And it will be. False start on Macomb. And again, another one of those small killer penalties that can't have next week. And if you're going to have them, this is the night to do it. But come next week, just can't make these silly mistakes. Backs the kick up. 2:16 left. Cats will kick it away. Kick is near the 30. It'll be fielded by the Ducks. Ducks take away. Bombers are there, though, to make the stop. Pushing back to the 30. 1st and 10, Havana on a new set of downs. What was that? What sounded like I don't know if somebody has a siren in the crowd or what that was, but was not, I don't know, no. Sounded like the scoreboard horn. Still 2:10 left in the quarter. So not sure if it was somebody in the bleachers or what. 1st and 10 from the 33, 2:10 left, first quarter. Snap to Olsen. Olsen, spin move, pass is caught past the 40, near the 45. The intended receiver made the catch, Landon Oatman. Beal on the stop. Landon Oatman making a 12-yard gain and a first down. First and 10 Ducks from the 45. Snap handoff up the left side. Still on their feet. Havana's got room to run. They got a block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks. Ducks go all the way past the 30-yard line. It's Anthony Foster making the big plays for the the Ducks. Bombers eventually get the stop. Another 1st and 10 play. Pile of Bombers make the stop. Quisenberry, the Bomber, getting the stop there. Be 2nd and 7 now for the Ducks. Snap to Olsen. Olsen looking. Pass is incomplete. Flag on the play. Officials will come together and make the call. It will be on the Ducks. It'll be a holding penalty on the Ducks and a 10-yard penalty. Be 2nd and 17 now from the 35. Snap to Olsen. Olsen, he's in trouble. Under pressure, fires, incomplete, not even close. Intended receiver was 85, Ryan Dye. And that will bring up third down for the Ducks. Third down and 17 now for the Ducks after a few successful plays downfield. Ducks trying to find something. Third and 17 now. Olsen in trouble. Pass is, could have been intercepted by Macomb. Almost could have been called for intentional grounding there. Timeout, Havana. They'll take their first timeout of the half. Macomb and Havana. Fourth down when we return. This is the Bombers Sports Network.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by the YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA in McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. You're watching Macomb Bomber football on the Bombers Sports Network.
Havana coming out of their first timeout of the evening. Bombers have a 21-point lead. Trying to keep it that way. Havana comes up, fourth down here. Going to be 4th and 15 for the Ducks. 4th and 17, actually. From the 35, under a minute to go here. Olsen awaits to snap. Snap to Olsen. 4 steps back. He's in trouble, though. Looking deep downfield. End zone. Pass is almost caught. Butterfingers. Turnover on downs. Bomber football. Turnover on downs, and the Bomber fans love it. 1st and 10, Macomb. From the 35, 48 seconds left. The Bombers could make this a 4-score game before this quarter is all said and done. Tanner Horrell's not happy with his players once again, and they got flagged on an illegal substitution on the last play, and now you didn't have a center out there who's the most important player on the field besides the quarterback. Goodness gracious. 1st and 10 for Macomb. Snapped handoff, and a gain up to the 40. About a 5-yard gain. Conley is the ball carrier. Four-yard gain. Second and 6 from the 30, from the 39 actually. 18 seconds left. Bombers get it short of the 45, and that'll stop the clock with 11:06 left. And this right here should be the last play of the opening quarter. That'll do it. Bombers lead it 21-6 at the end of 1 quarter of play. We'll take a short break back after these local messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts and Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts and Associates at Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
Quarter number 2 about to commence here from the MHS Stadium. The Bombers lead it 21-0 at the end of quarter number 1. We're getting ready to set for the second quarter. Be 3rd and 1 for the Bombers. 12 minutes back on the clock. We'll get set to go here. Good to have everybody with us tonight. The final games of the IHSA regular season tonight taking place everywhere. Some games tomorrow as well. And we have a pause on the field again. All right, start of the second quarter, 3rd and 1 for the Bombers on the 44. Holthouse takes the snap. He keeps it. Looking, he's in trouble, though. Open receiver and incomplete pass intended for Kyler Norton. And that will bring up 4th down and 1. Macomb leads at 21-zip right now. 3rd and 1. And a flag on the play. And Macomb flagged for a false start yet again, and that just changes everything that Coach Horrell wanted to do. And now he's going to have to send out the kicking team when the Bombers could have got the first down easily, being 4th and 1. And Coach Horrell not pleased right now. Simple mistakes being made in the first quarter and simple mistakes being made early in the second quarter. High snap, and the kick is deep downfield. Past the 30, Bombers grab it, turnover on downs, and Havana will take it 1st and 10. So the Macomb Bombers will turn over the ball and will now be on defense. First and 10 for the Ducks, over almost running into the chain gang. We can report to you that the Murfreesboro Red Devils lead 7-0. They're playing DeCoin tonight, and that is first quarter 7-0. Obviously a team that Macomb could play. However, looking at Illini West, their win last night messes up Macomb's bracket in 4A as well. So Murfreesboro may not be the team that comes here. All comes out, but Murfreesboro, the current likely to be played. Havana breaks out past the 50 now, near the 45. Two teams, though, that the Bombers are being predicted to play at the moment. Murfreesboro, the top team that is being predicted for Macomb in the playoffs. The other team is Rochester. And Rochester without their head coach tonight due to some incidents taking place within that program. So incidents, and nobody knows how long that suspension is going to last. So interesting development in Rochester earlier today. A team Macomb could play next week. Havana finds a break, 1st and 10 from the 47 there. And they'll get down to the 40. And Havana is starting to find some rhythm. And Derek Nelson, the Canton, Illinois native, will be the head man for Rochester at the moment, serving as interim, and there's a false start penalty. We've seen more false start penalties in this game than I believe any this season thus far. Just not a clean contest right now. Pile of Bombers make the stop. And we also want to give an update. Rochester leads Sacred Heart Griffin 21-0, 11:05 remaining in the first half there. So all eyes across several games across the state of Illinois tonight. I want to give a shout out to Coach Mark Hendrickson. He is taking care of the grandkids tonight in Champaign, and we wish Myers all the best tomorrow in that game. They're watching from Champaign tonight. He says, "Go Bombers." Pass is complete to Caden Green. Abloje on the stop. And it will be good enough for a first down. Faked play there. Pass caught near the Ducks sideline. It's caught by Landon Altman. Altman makes the catch, still well short of a first down, though. Beal on the stop for the Bombers. Be 2nd and 9 for the Bombers now. 2nd and 9 for the Ducks, rather. Olsen awaits the snap. Snap to Olsen. He takes 4 steps back under pressure. Fights near sideline. Tosses, hopes for something, and nothing. Brings up 3rd down. The Havana Ducks, we've seen this in the NFL as well. Several players wearing the Guardian caps tonight. You may notice that on your screen, as not everybody has the right helmet on. Well, it's actually the same helmet, but it's another protective layer that has came out, and just kind of another safety thing with all the concussions in the last few years. Some players can wear them. The IHSA gave the green light. If you feel safer wearing them, then you can wear it. So a couple of players on the Havana squad electing to wear them. That is what that is on the helmets. 3rd down for the Ducks. Pass is caught near the 30. Past the 30. They'll shuffle their feet, hop the line. About to the 28. And that will bring up 4th down for the Ducks. McMillan makes the stop to end the play. 4th and 3 now for the Ducks. Big opportunity here. 4th and 3 from the 27. And another flag on the play on Macomb. And another substitution coming in. And that will give Havana a first down just like that. First down for Havana, new set from the 22. Olsen takes the snap, looks, pass caught, short of their 20, still on their feet, and the Bombers get the stop. Officials will blow it dead. Foster, the ball carrier, and a flag on the play once again. So the official's about to make the call. It will be charged to the Ducks, and that will back Havana up. It will be 1st and 15 now. Ineligible receiver downfield is what the call ends up being. It's a 5-yard penalty. Again, 1st and 15. Officials will start the clock. 8 minutes left in the first half. Ball's at the 27. Intercepted pass. Will they give it to Macomb? No, they're going to say out of bounds. At about lit the stadium up. Foster, the intended ball or intended receiver. 2nd and 10 now. Second down from the 27. 7:52 left in the first half. Pass caught. And a screen going nowhere. Officials blow it dead, and another flag on the play. And that's looking like it's going to be on Macomb again. And it's going to be a personal foul on Macomb. Yes. Officials talking it over. It is a personal foul charged against Macomb. That'll be a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the penalty or spot of the foul. That's still 2nd down. Not good for Macomb right now. Too many penalties all night long. 2nd down for the 14. There's another flag on the play as the Ducks get a couple of yards. Tanner Horrell tosses his headset. Is he going to call timeout? Yep, flag against Macomb for a face mask. Tanner Horrell wants a timeout. Not pleased at the moment. Too many just dumb penalties. And another one there. And Macomb will take their first timeout of the evening. And we want to let you know tonight's game is being brought to you by the Macomb Bomber Boosters, Abram Olson Country Financial, the YMCA McDonough County, the West Central Officials Association, UM Autos Community News Brief, Kelly Auto Supply, Escape MJ's, McMillan Henningfit and DeJody Law Firm, Stacy Foxall, Allstate Insurance, Mactown Fitness, Dodsworth, Piper Walnut Funeral Home, Allen Thompson State Farm, Steve Sober, Century 21, Purdom Epperson, Dr. Eric Bonson Associates, Ron L.B. Auto Sales, Tom Conklin State Farm, Bedwell Tree Service, Westside Lumber, Louderman Auction and Real Estate, and Kunis Country of Macomb. Bombers in their first timeout of the evening and just trying to clean up this ball game. Not a clean game for Macomb. They lead at 21-0, but just struggling with just some dumb penalties right now. Viewers from all over tonight. Good to have viewers from Quincy, Illinois, the class of 1980. Quincy, Melbourne, Florida, class of 2004. Carthage, Illinois. Macomb, Canton, Minnesota. Macomb, Adair, Illinois, among many others as well. Littleton, Colorado as well. Here we go. Ball game's going to resume here. It is 1st and 9 from the 9 for the Ducks. They can get into the end zone here. Screen and incomplete pass. Can't find anything with it. Brings up 2nd down. Be 2nd and goal from the 9 now. Ducks trying to get on the scoreboard and make it a 2-score game. Snap to Olson. Olson hands off. Room to the right to run for the Ducks. Still short of the goal line. Bring up third down. Five-yard game, third and goal from the 4 now. And a flag on the play. Dead ball, false start against Havana. Backs the Ducks up 5 yards. Fortunately. Ducks will talk it over here. They wait for their play signals. Clock will be wound. 6:57 to play in the first half. It'll be third down from the 9. Olsen awaits the snap. Receiver to the left. Olsen's going to keep it. Quarterback keeper. Room to run. And that will bring up fourth down. May on the stop. Fourth down here, and the Ducks need to find a way to get into the end zone to find some type of momentum before this first half is over. Do not want to be down 3 scores going into the locker room. They want a timeout, and we'll take one as well. This is Bomber Football on the BSN.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. Shop local, shop Macomb.
We are back from the MHS Stadium. The Bombers and Ducks doing battle here tonight. Fourth down upcoming here for the Havana Ducks. Crucial play for them if they want to get into the end zone before this half is all said and done. Be fourth and goal from the 5. Just over 6 minutes left in the half. Snap to Olsen. Olsen rolls to his right, looking. He's in trouble, though. Still in trouble. Pass is lateral to the left. Bombers make the stop. There will be no touchdown, and the unorganization on the field from Havana goes nowhere. It will end up being a loss of 5 on the play, and not a good play call there from the Ducks. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 Bombers. They'll take over. First and 10 from the Bombers. They'll start at the 10. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse keeps it, looking. Going to throw the deep ball. Pass caught. Kyler McMillan still on his feet. Near the 50. Shuffles. What a play. Near the 47-yard line. Kyler McMillan making the big-time plays. A 38-yard play for the Macomb Bombers, and it's no other than Kyler McMillan making the big-time catch to send the Bombers deep downfield. And good for a Tom Conklin State Farm first down. New set of downs, 1st and 10 from the 48 now. Holthouse out to the left. Pass on the way. Caught! It's Jack Beal on the play, makes the catch. Jack Beal making a big-time catch. Back-to-back big plays, and the Bombers finding rhythm tonight on the offensive end. 5.5 to play here in the first half. Bombers are going to take their time here. 1st and 10. Snap to Holthouse. He will hand it off. Room to run up near the 20. Another big-time gain. Conley, and Bombers just going to keep this rhythm going. 13-yard gain here. First down again, Tom Conkle State Farm. Bombers finding room into the end zone. Touchdown, Bombers. Malachi Conley gets the Bombers into the end zone. It's a 27-0 lead at the 5:18 mark of the second quarter. They'll send Katz in to kick the extra point. Snap good, hold good. Kick is through and good. The Bombers have a 28-point lead. A 28-point lead, and we'll take another break. Bombers lead it. No problem. Back after these local messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. Shop local, shop Macomb.
Back with you from the MHS Stadium in Macomb, Illinois. Week 9 of the IHSA regular season final game for the Ducks. It'll be their season wrap tonight. And we wish their seniors all the best. Bombers will get to play next week no matter what. They have a comfortable 28-point lead on the Ducks right now as they send the kick deep, and the Ducks will return. Try to get on the board before the clock expires. 40, 50, near the 45. Katz knocks him out of bounds. First and 10, Ducks. They going the other way. First and 10 Ducks from the Macomb 48. Room to run. Spin move from the Bombers will get the stop short of the 45. Ends up being a 3-yard gain. Lambert makes the stop. He's 2nd and 7 from the 45. 4:45 left. Snap to Olsen. Olsen keeps it. Spin move, still on his feet, brought down at the 45. Should not be a gain of anything. Bring up 3rd and 7 now. Snap to Olsen. Bombers coming in immediately with pressure. Pass is caught near the 40. And it is Landon Oatman making a catch. Watson makes the stop. It ends up being a 4-yard gain. And that will bring up 4th down and 3. Fourth and 3 for the Ducks here. Olsen awaits the snap and a pause on the field. Timeout Havana. We can report that Murfreesboro is leading DeCoin at halftime 14-0. The Murfreesboro Red Devils, again, a team Macomb could play right now. If you're looking at how the brackets are all set up, the two teams Macomb is looking at it, the two teams Macomb likely to play, either going to be Murfreesboro or Rochester. And we can report Rochester is leading 21-7 against Sacred Heart Griffin with 5:04 remaining in the first half. Rochester, again, without their head coach, Derek Leonard. He has been suspended due to allegations of hazing within the Rochester program. So he is sidelined indefinitely. Derek Nelson, the Canton native, has taken over duties as interim head coach. And should the Bombers play Rochester next week, it very well could be Derek Nelson on the sideline once again. But Rochester and Murfreesboro, the two teams Macomb likely to get tomorrow night just after 8 o'clock in the playoff pairing show. And we will let you know who Macomb gets immediately. And that is likely going to be a Saturday afternoon contest. But that is yet to be seen. 4th and 3 here for the Ducks. Ball's on the 41. Tried to get the false start from Macomb. Didn't work. Bombers stay disciplined. Snap to Olsen. Olsen keeps it. About 6 Bombers just come in and make the stop. Nowhere. Ducks can go nowhere. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Macomb. Hector Maimie makes the stop for the Bombers. It is an 8-yard loss. And Bombers will take over on the 49. .302 left. And the Bombers look to get into the end zone before the half is over. Holthouse looking, pass caught, short of the 40. Whoa. Watson gets ripped to the ground. That didn't look like it felt very good, and Watson hops right up, though. Under 3 to play. It's 2:55 left in the contest, or in the first half. Just after 8 o'clock at the MHS Stadium, 52 degrees, the real feel in the low 40s, 43 degrees. It is a cold one now. Late October football will be in November, and the Ducks make a big stop. Do not allow J-Ron Petty to go anywhere. Caden Green making the big-time stop for the Havana Ducks. It's a 2-yard loss for Macomb. Again, we'll be playing November football next week. Game is likely to be here at the MHS Stadium, but again, that yet to be seen, depending on who wins, who loses tonight, and who finishes where. It's like the Electoral College map. You look at it, you can't predict the election until it's actually over. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looks, pass caught, past the 40. Bombers still on their feet, past the 30. It's a gain in pass caught by Kylan McMillan, taking the Bombers downfield with 2 minutes left. 2:07 to be exact. It'll be a Tom Conklin State Farm first down. Bombers trying to get into the end zone before the half is over. It ends up being a gain of 15 yards. Holthouse looking. He's looking deep, firing end zone. In and out of the hands of the Macomb Bombers in the end zone. McMillan in the end zone. He had his hands ready, just couldn't grab it. We'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 28. So Holthouse will get the play call from the sideline and deliver to the squad. 2nd and 10 from the 28, 2:02 left. Snap and handoff. Bombers go up the middle near the 20. J-Ron Petty dicing on the stop. Brian Sullivan was ready to say good for a Bombers first down. Going to be short, though. It's 3rd and 4 from the 22. Snap to Holthouse. Looks. Pass is caught. Drew Watson. Watson. Be room out to his left. That's good for a Tom Conklin State Farm first down over by the chain gang. Johnny McKee. I believe it's John Ogle over there as well, along with Kyle Watson and Tanner Scott. You can't miss Tanner Scott over there. He's got a lot of orange showing tonight. Orange and black, going the orange crush style over there as the handoff up a couple of yards. Tanner Horrell says we got to go here. About a minute left in the first half. Be 2nd and 7. Snap to Holthouse. Holthouse looks. Corner end zone pass is deflected by the Ducks. Watson is the intended receiver, and Tanner Horrell will make his play call. 50 seconds left in the first half. 3rd down and 7 now. Holthouse scrambles right. Pass is caught. Touchdown Bombers. Kylan McMillan into the end zone once again. No problem, and a 34-point lead before the halftime break. 43.9 left. And it is a 34-0 lead for the Bombers. Cats will kick the extra point here. Snap good, hold good. Kick is right through the middle. 35-point lead for the Macomb Bombers before the halftime break. Everything going Macomb's way on the offensive end tonight. And cue the fight song from the Bomber cheer squad. 35-zip Bombers. And the Bomber Band is waiting to take the field. The WIU Marching Band Classic is taking place over on the campus of Western Illinois University tomorrow. And the Bomber Band will be on the campus of Western Illinois. And they'll be performing around 5:15, so time to go out there, support the Bomber Band, and then turn around and watch the IHSA playoff pairings come out and see who Macomb will get. And everybody obviously hoping for a home game because, one, playoff games are special. They're a different type of atmosphere. There's nothing that I love more than a Saturday afternoon game. I enjoy those. I honestly wish we had more of them in high school football, and that's something I'd honestly like to see is more afternoon games, maybe once or twice a year on the schedule, playing Saturday afternoon. But playoff games, obviously the atmosphere just that much better. Every team fighting for their season's life. And the Bombers hoping that they get good news tomorrow night and are hosting in the first round. Kick will go downfield. Bombers are going to try to get it. Ball's loose. Ducks will pick it up, though. Room to run, though. 40, 50, 40, 30. And they'll call it dead, and if they didn't, It very well could have been a Havana touchdown right before the break. Man, 34-6 left on the clock. And the Bombers got extremely lucky there. So 1st and 10 Ducks here from the 35. They have 34 seconds to work with. Be Bomber football out of the halftime break. Snap to Olsen, runs way back, in trouble, and the Bombers get the sack. Lost a huge amount of yards. It's Drake May making the stop. 2nd and 20, and the Ducks now with 13 seconds to work with. Player just threw his towel halfway downfield, right in front of the official. I don't know if they're going to get this off in time. Barely do. Olsen runs back to the 40, fires deep. Pass is oh, man. That's how we'll end the first half anyway. The Macomb Bombers will take a 35-0 lead into the locker room. Macomb Bombers, big-time first half. Nothing but Macomb. We'll return after these messages with the band performance on the Bomber Sports Network.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Alan Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allansf.com. Like a good neighbor, Alan Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts & Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts & Associates in Macomb. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider.
Welcome you back to the MHS Stadium. We're going to send it down to the field as the Bomber Band is preparing to perform. So we'll send you to that live now on your screen.
Really low and Patrick Taylor. This is the band break. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a Macomb High School marching Bomber Band.
So the Bomber Marching Band concluding there. We wish them the best tomorrow at Western Illinois. They'll play tomorrow at 5:15 at Hanson Field over on the campus of Western Illinois University. And we wish them all the best tomorrow, and congratulations to them on a successful fall. And they will be with us next week, but I don't know if they'll be performing at the home playoff game, just because there are certain things you can't do in the playoffs because it's a IHSA sanctioned event. So that very well could be their last performance, and a phenomenal job done by the Marching Bomber Band. And again, we wish them all the best. And tomorrow over at Hanson Field for their W Marching Band Classic. A couple scores we do want to give you at halftime here. Rochester leads Sacred Heart Griffin at the halftime break 24-7, and Murfreesboro leads DeCoin 14-zip. That game also at the halftime break. We'll take a break. Bombers lead at 35-0 here from the MHS Stadium after these local messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by Allen Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allensf.com. Like a good neighbor, Allen Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb.
Welcome back to the halftime show. Bomber dance team's out on the field right now, and we want to also report varsity Bomber volleyball finished 1-1 on the day at the Q&D tournament. They played top-ranked Lincoln in Class 2A, lost to them 22-25, 25-21, 14-16, so played to 3 sets, and they beat Decatur St. Teresa 25-15, 25-15. They will play tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m., so it's going to be an early morning for them against Hartsburg-Indem. And then they'll wrap up the morning with Breeze Mater Day at 10:30 a.m. So an early wake-up call for the Bomber volleyball team, and they will be in the postseason next week in Farmington, Illinois, at Farmington High School. They will play the winner of Peoria Notre Dame and Canton. That game scheduled for early in the week, and then Bombers will play the winner of that game in the semifinals. The regional championship game will be played on Halloween. That game October 31st, Thursday night of next week in Farmington. And we wish the volleyball team all the best as they prepare to begin their postseason journey next week. See, Macomb, the top seed in the Farmington Regional. Q&D did get the 1 seed with Q&D beating Macomb just a few weeks prior, which secured Macomb the 2 seed, Q&D the 1 seed. The Macomb Bomber volleyball team feeds into the Riverton sectional, which will be played at Riverton High School. The Bombers likely to meet up with Sacred Heart Griffin in the first game, and then Q&D would be the second game matchup. So that sets the scene for their postseason. Bomber football postseason, we find out tomorrow at just after 8 o'clock. And we'll find out who Macomb plays. We'll take one final break. Second half is up when we return after these messages on the BSN.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by Allen Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allensf.com. Like a good neighbor, Allen Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts and Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts and Associates in Macomb. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb. Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. The YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA in McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Looking for your next vehicle? Kunis Country has the best deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Friendly service, unbeatable prices, and a huge selection. Visit Kunis Country today and drive home happy. Stop and see them at 3200 East Jackson Street in Macomb. Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by Need reliable insurance? Tom Conklin State Farm has you covered. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Tom and his team are here to protect what matters most. Call today and get a free quote from your local trusted insurance agent at 309-837-1200 or stop in at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Looking for real-life adventure? Put your mind to the test at Escape MJ's in Macomb. Explore multiple thrilling themes with flexible booking options. Ready to escape? Book now or call 309-575-4590. See you soon at 111 Southside Square in Macomb.
We are thunderstruck from the MHS Stadium. The Bombers had a thunderstruck first half with a 35-point lead. Viewers with us from all over tonight: Quincy, Illinois, Naperville, Illinois, Boise, Idaho, Chicago, Illinois. Quincy, I want to thank the Marching Bomber Band for a good halftime show. Spanish Fork, Utah, as well. Good to have everybody with us. The final game of the IHSA regular season for 2024, and the second half about to commence. The Bombers will get the kickoff from the Ducks. The Bombers won the coin toss and deferred to the second half. Something we've seen from them all this year, but you never know what you're going to see next week because a lot of teams, they want the football in the first game of the playoffs. You know, they want the football when they win the coin toss, you know, and you could drive it right down the field and get a lead. So it'll be interesting to see what the Bombers do next week and see if they want the football or not. Still waiting on the clock to wind down here, and they will reset it right now. So 12 minutes on the clock. Ducks are going to kick it away to Macomb. 24 minutes to settle this thing and get the regular season in the books. Bombers, Ducks. Bombers in a commanding 35-point lead right now. And we are underway with the second half action. The kick deep downfield near the 30-yard line and returned by the Bombers' Caden Nupp. Short of the 40, and we will get fired up momentarily from the Bomber cheer squad. Again, 24 minutes left in this thing. 2 quarters. Bombers' regular season is in the books for 2024. Football season flew by. First and 10 Bombers on the 38. Holthouse hands it away, and a pile of Ducks make the stop. Officials blow it dead. And a flag on the play again. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. It will be against Havana for a face mask. So now 1st and 5 for the Bombers from the 43. Snap to Holthouse, and officials blow the play dead. And that is a dead ball false start against Macomb, backing the Bombers up. So what was 1st and 5 is now back to 1st and 10. So let's try this again. Right back where we started, 1st and 10 from the 43. Bomber football. Snap to Holthouse. Runs to his left. Under pressure. Fires deep downfield. Pass caught. Past the 40. 30. Watson's got room to run. 15, 10, 5. How do you like that? Touchdown, Macomb Bombers. He has 4 touchdowns on the night. Drew Watson, MVP of the night, and it's a 41-0 lead for the Macomb Bombers in week number 9. $11:08 left. Just about a minute into the third quarter. Bombers 41, Havana 0. And the PAT getting kicked here shortly. Kick is up, and it is good. Macomb 42, Havana 0. We're going to get 2 fight songs. Bombers lead it 42-zip. Back after these messages.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber Football is brought to you by Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts and Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts and Associates at Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
We are back with you from the MHS Stadium. The Bombers, a commanding lead of 42 points. Havana still scoreless in this one, as the Macomb Bombers lead Havana 42-zip on a cold night, and that will mean a running clock for the remainder of this contest. The Bombers up 40+. It is a cold and chilly night. 52 degrees, real feel of 40 from the MHS Stadium. Ducks are going to return it up past the 20, near the 30 now. Be blown dead. And the Duck offense will return, and the Bomber defense comes out. First and 10, Havana. A lot of frustrated Bomber fans in the crowd. They're saying run the clock. Absolutely. Nobody giving the press box a signal, though, so nothing they can do. Snap to Olson. Olson runs to the 30, just past, and he is brought down. McMillan making the stop. So that will bring up 2nd down and 4 now from the 33. Pile of Bombers on the stop. Bring up 3rd down. Quisenberry is the Bomber who makes the stop. Snap to Olson. Up the field. Near the 40 now, and a gain for the Ducks. Should be good for a 1st down. 3rd and 4 from the 30, or first down, and sorry. Didn't update it on the board. It is 1st and 10. Couple of yards there, be 2nd down. Short of the 50, 45. Caden Green, the ball carrier for the Ducks. Just doesn't work. Third and 7 from the 44. Olsen steps back. Pass caught. Bombers make the tackle on the Duck sideline. Kyler Norton on the stop for the Bombers. And another flag on the play. Be offsides on Macomb. Be a 5-yard penalty. Backing everything up, moving the Ducks forward. And that is good enough for a Duck first down. Snap to Olsen. Olsen fires. Pass is caught. Wide open receiver. Still room to run. 40. Brought down past the 30. Near the 25. Caden Green, the receiver. Drake May on the stop for Macomb. .21-yard gain for the Ducks and a first down. Snap to Olsen. Olsen looking to his left. Pass is caught. Oh, knocked down. Late hit. Got to be careful of a flag. No flag. That'll bring up 2nd down. Bomber Band's got some in-game music tonight down there. Quarterback keeper up the 30. Trying to get all the way to the 20, just short. Olsen, the ball carrier once again. It's Cassidy Harrison on the stop. 4-yard gain. 3rd and 6 from the 27. Pass is caught. Bombers do get the stop. It is Jaron Petty on the stop. Be short of a first down. And a penalty on the play. So Ducks will be backed up here. It'll be third down with 3:50 left. Penalty was a false start. Illegal formation, actually. Third down now for the Ducks. And 11. Snap to Olsen. Olsen going deep. Pass is knocked down from Daniel Taylor. So that will bring up 4th and 11 from the 27. Bombers with the 42-0 lead. Havana trying to get into the end zone here. 4th down. Olsen takes it. In trouble. Fires deep. Pass is knocked out of the hands of the Ducks. And another turnover on downs. Bombers will take the football back. So turnover Havana, and Bombers will take the football back. 1st and 10 for the Bombers on the 28. Joshua McFeeters on the play. Miller on the stop. Scoreboard has went out. It's 2nd down. There is no scoreboard active. Lambert and nobody realizes it down on the field, but there's no scoreboard. A-Train is trying to get somebody's attention. But again, there's no scoreboard right now. You can't play without a clock. Nobody is notified down on the field. Luke Ladd is telling a sideline official, and scoreboard comes back on. And I don't even know if the clock, nobody knows if that's even right. Couldn't tell you when it went out. It says 40 seconds left. 3rd and 6. Pass is caught near the 40. Shuffle their feet. Bombers get past the 40. Nupp on the receiving end. That will bring us to an end of quarter number 3. The Macomb Bombers lead it 42-0. And we will have score reports from Rochester and Murfreesboro after this commercial break.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Ron Albiado Sales. Albiado Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts & Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts & Associates in Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb.
Couple score updates from you. Get the headset reset from around the league. Rochester beating Sacred Heart Griffin 38-7, and Murfreesboro leading DeCoin 20-7. Of course, the winner of those games, obviously, Macomb a chance to play Rochester and Murfreesboro. Those are the top two teams Macomb is predicted to get in the first round of the IHSA playoffs. We find out tomorrow night just after 8 o'clock. So running clock here in the fourth quarter. Bomber regular season coming to a wrap. And again, playoff show tomorrow night, 8:30 on the IHSA television network. Pile of Ducks make the stop. Be 3rd and 8 for the Bombers. Bombers will talk things over here as they play with 10 minutes and 10 and a half to play. Be 3rd and 8 from the 44. Snap. Pass is incomplete. Quarterback substitution for Macomb. It is now Leighton Lambert playing QB. So the Bombers go back to the line. The be 4th down and 8 from the 44 now. Lambert subbed out. Bombers send in the kicking team. Punt goes downfield and past the 30. Ball's loose. And the Bombers will touch it. And it'll be near the 10 where the Ducks will take over possession. Bombers are going to put a wrap on a successful season. What? They'll spot it at the Havana 15. So new set it down to for the Ducks. Find room to run past the 20, near the 25. Ducks make it. Nice play there. It is number 85, Ryan Dye, the ball carrier for the Ducks. Nup on the stop for Macomb. 11-yard gain and good for a Duck first down. So new set of downs for the Ducks here. 1st and 10 from the 15 up to about the 30. Ryan Dye, the ball carrier once again. First and 10 from the second down. Scoreboard's not working again. Olsen in trouble. Olsen going to fire deep. Pass is in and out of the hands of number 24. That is Brock Elliott. So Elliott couldn't make the catch. That was 2nd and 5 from the 31. So that will bring up 3rd down and 5 from the 31. Third down for the Ducks here. Olsen takes the snap, moves to his left. Olsen looking downfield, pass incomplete. Too deep of a pass. And that brings up 4th and 5. So 4th down and 5 for the Ducks here. Snap to Olsen. Officials blow it dead. It'll be a dead ball penalty against the Ducks. Be 4th down and 10. 5:47 left in this ball game. Ducks in their huddle talking things over again. Week 10 coverage coming your way next week. Should be, we're expecting a home game next week. It should be Saturday afternoon, and we will have all that information to you tomorrow night on game time, who they're playing, and where it's going to be. And the Bombers will find out all that information tomorrow night during the IHSA Playoff Pairings Show. That game at 8, or the pairing show at 8:30 tomorrow night for Class 4A. $11-yard gain in the last play there for the Ducks. Good enough for a first down. Four and a half to play. 1st and 10 from the 36. Snap to Olsen. Olsen still at the 40. Got room to run. Brings it near the 45. Spot it just about the 45. And that was good enough for a Duck first down. First and 10 from the 48, 3:50 to play in this contest. Ducks rush it up the field. Ball comes out loose. Bombers think they have it. And turnover. Bombers have the football. And the Bombers will have the ability to take a couple of snaps and put this game in the books officially. It is the 4th quarter. I apologize for not updating that before the quarter started. It is 4th quarter. There are 3 minutes and 11 seconds left in this game. We will have Tanner Horrell up here for postgame. Talk about this, talk about the season, talk about tomorrow night. First time in 2 years the Bombers will hear their name called on Selection Saturday. 21-22. The 2 playoff appearances under Tanner Horrell, and now 2024. So 3 in total. Tanner Horrell, 4 years as head coach. He'll be 27-11 at the end of this regular season. McFeeder's on the play. 2.5 to go. Be 2nd and 10. So Bombers will go back to the line here. A couple more snaps, and this one will be in the books officially. Snap from Lambert. He'll hand it off. Bombers find a path to run near the 50. McFeeder's the ball carrier, Taylor, on the tackle. Brings up 3rd and 4. For Macomb, minute and a half to play. Snap and moved up the field near the 45. A couple more snaps as we hit 45 seconds left in this one. That'll do it. The Macomb Bombers wrap up a 7-2 season and are heading to the IHSA playoffs with a win over Havana, 42-0. A successful season for the Macomb Bombers, and it's not over yet. A business tour begins next week. The Macomb Bombers will win it 42-0 against the Havana Ducks. Clock will run out. A successful regular season. Macomb went 4-5 last year and had a bitter taste in their mouth. Coming into this year, they had a goal of making the playoffs. Check the box because the Bombers are heading to week number 10, and they'll find out who they play, and they will hear their name for the first time in 2 years tomorrow night on Selection Saturday. Final score, Macomb 42, Havana 0. We'll take a short break and back after these messages with Coach Tanner Horrell on the BSN.
This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Allen Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allensf.com. Like a good neighbor, Allen Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. Ron Elbiato Sales. Elbiato Sales, family-owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts and Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts and Associates in Macomb. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their longtime roots in McDonough County. Serving Western Illinois, they offered expert tree care with competitive fees and outstanding results. Trust the local team with a stellar reputation. Bedwell Tree Service, your leading Macomb tree care provider. You're in good hands with Macomb Allstate agent Stacy Foxall. For a free insurance review, call Allstate agent Stacy Foxall at 309-837-3233 today. At McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody Law Firm, they put your needs first. Their experienced attorneys in Macomb are here to fight for you. Trust in their dedication because your case deserves the best. McMillan, Henningfit, and DeJody, your community, your law firm in Macomb. Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Abram Olson Country Financial in Macomb. Abram is available to help you with your insurance and financial needs, and he enjoys helping friends and neighbors in the Macomb area protect what they have and prepare for their future. Stop in and see him today at 1601 West Jackson Street in Macomb. The YMCA in McDonough County. The YMCA has tons of programs to offer and are now enrolling for their fall session. Check out their website for more information at www.macombymca.org or contact them at 309-833-2129. The YMCA in McDonough County, now open 24/7 for those 18 years or older. Looking for your next vehicle? Kunis Country has the best deals on new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Friendly service, unbeatable prices, and a huge selection. Visit Kunis Country today and drive home happy. Stop and see them at 3200 East Jackson Street in Macomb. Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Need reliable insurance? Tom Conklin State Farm has you covered. Whether it's auto, home, or life insurance, Tom and his team are here to protect what matters most. Call today and get a free quote from your local trusted insurance agent at 309-837-1200 or stop in at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Looking for real-life adventure? Put your mind to the test at Escape MJ's in Macomb. Explore multiple thrilling themes with flexible booking options. Ready to escape? Book now or call 309-575-4590. See you soon at 111 Southside Square in Macomb. Macomb, your perfect ride is waiting at UM Autos. Discover top-notch service and models all right here in your hometown. Visit UM Autos in Macomb today, where quality meets the road, at 230 West Jackson Street in Macomb. Shop local. Shop Macomb. This presentation of Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by Allen Thompson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, stop by today for a free quote or give them a call at 309-833-2400. You can also visit them online at www.allensf.com. Like a good neighbor, Allen Thompson is there. Backtown Fitness, Western Illinois' exciting new outlet for fitness. Experience fun, interactive workouts led by licensed expert trainings and a supportive community. Ready to elevate your fitness game? Visit a recovery room and start your journey today at Mactown Fitness in Macomb. Ron LB Auto Sales. LB Auto Sales, family owned and operated, located at 1525 East Jackson Street in Macomb, offering you the best quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop in or visit us online at lbsellscars.com to see our full list of inventory. Macomb Bomber football is brought to you by. For expert eye care, trust Dr. Botts and Associates in Macomb. Dr. Botts, a longtime supporter of Bomber athletics, wishes the best of luck to all Bombers this year. Visit them at 1730 East Jackson in Macomb or call them at 309-836-3373 for your next appointment. Dr. Eric Botts and Associates at Macomb. At Bedwell Tree Service, they take pride in their long-time roots in McDonough County.
Coach Tanner Horrell is on the post-game show with us. And, Coach, a nice close that window. Coach Sullivan's going over the final stats. A nice way to wrap up the season with a home win.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought for the most part we played pretty well. We had a stretch in that second quarter where it's going to cost you a game next week.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to tidy those things up. Can't have tons of penalties. Way too many penalties tonight. But overall, I thought we played really well.
The offensive side of the ball, obviously, a lot less mistakes than the defensive side of the ball. What were your thoughts on your offense tonight?
Let the playmakers make plays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, I thought our skill guys are a little better than their skill guys, and that kind of showed tonight. Bryn threw the ball really well, and we caught the ball. Drew had a huge game, so it's good to see those guys get going.
Younger guys got some time as well. They're 7-2. You finished the regular season, 4-5 last year. This group had kind of the sour taste in their mouth after last year, and had the goal of getting back to the playoffs and having a good year. How proud are you of this group? Because there's obviously more maturity and a lot of growth in this squad over the last year.
Yeah, 100%. You know, losing that game at Mercer County last year, you could see the hurt, obviously, the seniors, but it was everybody. I mean, this year these guys, when we lost to Farmington, you could see how much it meant to them, and it's great to be back in the playoffs. Can't be satisfied with making the playoffs. You obviously want to make some noise here. But the work they put in this offseason and the leadership that they showed was huge. And we got a great young group coming, and I think those guys showed the way for them. So hopefully it just keeps building year after year now.
Yeah, junior high squad was down on the field for the pregame. And what's it mean to be able to involve them in this and show them this is what a Bomber, being a Bomber, looks like on Friday night?
Yeah, you know, we really start with our third grade, third through sixth grade with the JFL. And those kids that play junior high now did the JFL program. Our freshmen did that JFL program. So we're really trying to get everyone involved. They know each other. Those high school kids are coaching those kids when they're third through sixth grade. We're a small community still. They know everyone. And it's awesome to see those kids on the field and looking up to the high school guys and those high school guys interacting with them. It's great, and hopefully it wants them to want to play football next year and for the next 4 years and do what these guys did, make the playoffs and make a run.
What was your message to the team about tomorrow night? Because obviously tonight the focus is on football, and then tomorrow night it's a moment that some of these kids will experience for the first time, hearing their name called on Selection Saturday.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great experience. We missed out on that last year, but they've been talking about the team from 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So they know what it's like, but it's a whole different ballgame now. It's their shoes. They're the guys running out on that field. They're the guys that they're responsible for making it into that bracket. And but you can't be satisfied with that. You got to go make plays next week.
Any changes in schedule next week? Obviously, chance you play a Saturday game instead of a Friday night, but anything different now until then?
No, I think most likely we probably play on Saturday, just based on the way our 4A bracket is so big. Yeah. Unless you get Rochester or U-High, maybe they want to come on a Friday night. But I would say we're probably playing on Saturday, and we got kind of an experience this week with no school Thursday, Friday, so we didn't have school today, and our guys came out focused and ready to go. So we'll keep the same schedule, an extra day to prepare. So that's nice.
Very impressed. Also, I do want to mention JV wrapped up the schedule earlier on Monday night, and impressive squad. Beat Bureau Valley, only lost one game this year. So future is bright there as well.
Yeah, 100%. They went, 7-1?
Yeah, 7-1. Yeah.
Yeah, and great core there. Obviously, they're missing 3 key guys that only play varsity, and Charlie, Drake, and Kyler.
Mm-hmm.
But that freshman group's a great group too. I'm super excited about those guys. Their work ethic this summer was outstanding, and they do that over 3 more years. There'll be a special group, I think.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Future's bright, and Selection Saturday is bright too, because
Absolutely.
you'll hear your name tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Coach Tanner Hoyle in the post game. Congratulations, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks, Coach Horrell, for stopping in. And the Bombers wrap up a 7-2 season, and a lot of positives you take out of this season. 4-5 last year. Everybody walked out of this stadium last year on this night. Actually, it was Havana, and everybody left with that sour taste in their mouth. 4-5 just doesn't sit well. Come back, you rebound, you lose 2 heartbreakers. I mean, this squad was so close to being 9-0 again, and something we saw in 2021. Couple of things go right in that Farmington game. A kick goes in. A pass is just a half of an inch higher. There's a win there. Elmwood, Brimfield limit a couple of mistakes down the stretch. There's a win there. But so many things to be proud of, and the future is certainly bright for this Bomber football program. The Macomb Bombers will hear their name tomorrow night. We will have all the information for you on who they're playing, game time, and what our broadcast schedule will look like. We will carry the game with video. Because it's a first-round game, we can have video and all that good stuff as well. So we'll have all that information out for you tonight. I want to thank Rich Fowler on the camera upstairs. And it's been a pleasure to be with you throughout the regular season. We're not done yet. We'll see you next week for the IHSA playoffs. So for Justice Keene, live from a cold MHS Stadium tonight, we say so long. Bombers finished the regular season 7-2 with a 42-0 win over the Havana Ducks. Good night, and we will see you for the playoffs.